guys, how many of you have the rack system or trail system inside the boat there that basically you hook all your gear on, your slide track? In this one case, it's a tracker with a VersaTrack. If you have an aluminum boat with any type of track system, I got some news for you in reference to YakAttack. Stick around. What's up, guys? Glad you joined me on this. I got kind of excited. Anybody that's got a kayak, you know the word or the name YakAttack. YakAttack makes some awesome products for our kayaks, but they've recently started making products for the rail system on aluminum boats. Below, this one here is the Tracker 2072 Grizzly, and you know this one's got a 45-degree angle on it. Some of the other ones are set up a little bit different in their angle, but I hear that YakAttack has whatever you're going to need. They've sent me some products here to check out, and I'm kind of excited about it because we're going to open these boxes up and basically let's see what they got us fixed up here. I've had YakAttack products on the kayak for my fish finder, rod holders, I mean, heck, any little accessories you could possibly think of. But they basically said they're going to send me a little care package. Told me to try it out, test it out, and to pass it on. I mean, you know as well as I do, trying to find stuff to put on side these tracks is either expensive or hard to find. You got to go to the manufacturer. But I mean, they have got all kinds of stuff. These look like rod extensions because I see some rod holders in there. YakAttack lock and load 8-inch extension arm. So we got some extension arms. This is what I'm curious about, because this is the 90-degree turnkey track adapters. So I'm taking, and that's a whole lot better looking system. Right now I'm using bolts with basically, I mean, it's just got the wing nuts on them, but this looks like a self-contained system, all in one. Oh yeah. They've got it's a different type of a wing or a locking system, and I can see where that would come in. Once you tighten that up, what's going to happen is it's going to turn and lock into place. And they've got it fixed up to where it'll run the track. But those are 90-degree locking mounts. That's pretty cool. Oh. As with all their stuff, I mean, it feels pretty durable. I like the way it's made. And you know, YakAttack, I don't know if a whole lot of folks know about it. They have a lifetime warranty on any of their products. If you break something, send it back into them. I was talking with Brent Lanier. He's with one of the groups that kind of tests out some equipment, and he was telling me about the lifetime warranty that they have. But I mean, that right there, I'm gonna be interested to try this out also for some cats on the river. Let's see what else they got fixed up for us. Coffee cup holder, that always comes in handy. A Zuka 2 fish rod holder. This one here, it looks like one of the ones that just, well, yeah, you just slide it in place. That way if you get hit or if you need something, you just slide it right out. I don't see any type of lock other than, looks like once this is made up to where when your rod is fixed up, like if you're fishing a spinning rod, you can stick it in and it'll come through the gap and then fall through. But we'll get those opened up. No, this is a different one. Omega Pro universal rod holder. Now this one's got the locking nut. Compatible with virtually all rods and reels. All right. A couple buddies of mine going out turkey hunting, it looks like. What is it? Ah, this is a cleat. I got you. See, now on the 2072, I've got 2 cleats in the back and I got 2 up here in the front. When I'm mounting when I get the boat in the water, I'm gonna mount that in the center over here where I can just reach over and grab the dock while my buddy goes and basically puts it in. Be able to slide that backwards and forward. I got 1, 2, 3 90-degree bases, the rod extension, and 2 rod holders with that cup holder. You guys that has this equipment, if you've already got it, that's what I'm talking about right there. This right here is going to be a new camera mount for the system, because the only thing I got fixed up right now is that mount that's up there on that center bar. I've got a 360 clamped over here, but finding clamp locations is kind of hard on this thing. Guys, I appreciate y'all sending this right here. This is going to be awesome. It's got a ball mount system on it. Looks like you can hook it up with any GoPro. I shoot the Sony 3000, which it'll mount on here. Looks like anything that compatible with the GoPro mounts. And the angle, I mean, shoot, you could put it any way or anyhow you want. Well, I'll tell you what, we know what we got. Let me go ahead. On the side of my boat, I'm using a track system, but I'm using like Atwoods, where you either got to mount it to a platform, and that platform from Tracker boats is expensive. I've also taken just a regular Atwood type mount and stuck the bolts into the 2 of the screw holes, but it gives it a wiggle. It doesn't seem like it's sturdy enough. But let me go ahead. I want to go ahead and get one side of the boat rigged up with this equipment, and then I'll show you how to put in the other mounts, because I'm gonna have to go over these a little bit. But like I said, give me just a few, get right back with you. Alright guys, while I was installing this stuff, something I really want to show y'all. This is basically the base plate. I like how they've done this, where they've fixed it up. In reference to, on my boat, which is the Tracker, has a 90-degree angle. Once it goes inside the boat, this is going to be a base, and you can use this base for the rod holders. But once you take it off, it has a quick latch system, and once you open that up, and it'll be able to go inside there, you can lock that down. Now that's going to be for the rod holder. You can use that for the camera or whatever other mounts that they might have. In order to change the angle, I can push in and turn that and lock it back down, and it'll lock down. So take it off, I just simply pull it off and take it off. But one of the things is the way that they've got this fixed up to tighten up. Once you have your 90-degree base on, I can simply slide that in place, turn it, and you can see the teeth. Basically the teeth on this will go down and lock in to where it can't turn. I'll then go ahead and take this locking nut and lock it down and tighten it up. Once it's tight on there and locked in, I can then take my base and put my base back on. Now I've got it fixed up for my rod holder, and if I want to turn the rod holder, I'll turn it and lock it back down. I noticed that when I was installing or getting this fixed up to install, and really wanted to show you that locking system. Guys, that's some tough stuff. But let me get the rest of it fixed up and be back with you in just a few. Something I wanted to show y'all real quick. That last clip that I just done, this is the Panfish Pro, and I can see me using this a whole lot. This is going to change the angle as far as my camera goes. Where I can put it anywhere on this rail track system. The way that it's fixed up, once again, you've got that quick turn system where I can turn or do whatever I got to do as far as moving that system around. The way that they've got the fixed up is, as far as your camera goes, not only does it have, in this case, I already had a base system on the camera that I use up on the center console, but you can use it with any GoPro mount type system, or you can take this off and it's basically universal thread on the inside of this. This all comes as one system. The way that they've got their ball system fixed up, plus if I wanted to change the angle of what I'm doing, now you can imagine that if it was facing straight up, if I wanted to look out at the back of the boat and see my buddy reeling one in, I can turn and pivot that and bring it on across. But this here is an anodized aluminum. It's not plastic. The way that it is mounted or ready to go. But let me go ahead and get to the rest of the system, and we'll see what she looks like when she's mounted up.